Let us try to understand the bond formation in ionic compounds. Ions means positive or negatively charged atoms. As we are knowing, positive negative always attracts each other. This force of attraction is actually the bond. We do not have that physical line as bond. It's just a sphere. It's an area, very small area between the atoms where this attractive force exists. Atoms are so minute that we cannot visualize that with naked eyes. And to visualize that, let us take the help of these balls. We can understand that atoms will try to stable chemically, and when atom will chemically stable, they will obviously electrically unstable. So at a time, an atom cannot be stable electrically as well as chemically. When it completes the octet, that means in its outermost orbit, 8 electrons are there, that atom is stable. And if the atom is having equal number of positive and negative charge, it is electrically stable or neutral. Let us take the example of magnesium chloride. Try to visualize the one atom of magnesium like this. Another example we are taking as one atom of sodium, and we are trying to visualize one atom of chlorine like this. Now what is this linings are there? So these sticks are representing the number of valence electrons. Chlorine is having 7 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So this represents one atom of chlorine. Magnesium is having 2 valence electrons, so this representing atom of magnesium. And sodium is having 1 valence electron, so this is representing one sodium atom. Now when these are combining, so chlorine needs only 1 electron to complete its octet. So this one atom of sodium will give its 1 electron to the chlorine. And actually this sodium then will not have any electron in its third orbit. So this is stable chemically, and this also does not have any valence electron. So this is also chemically stable. But they will have the force of attraction because of their negative and positive charges between them, and they remain together as one molecule of sodium and chloride. Likewise, let us understand for the magnesium chloride. So as I said just now, this magnesium will have 2 valence electrons in its outermost orbit. Now this one atom of chlorine, as it is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 electrons, that needs only 1 electron to complete its octet. So this magnesium will give 1 electron to this chlorine. So the structure of this is stable, but still magnesium is having one more valence electron, and in that situation one more chlorine. Just imagine another 7 electrons for this chlorine. So it will combine with this also, and that makes one stable compound of magnesium chloride. So these two representing chlorine and this representing the magnesium. If I will remove this, so octet of this will be over, octet of this will also be completed, and this will not have any valence electron in its outermost orbit. So this becomes positively charged, this is negatively charged, and this is also negatively charged. So chemically they are stable, but due to the positive and negative charges, they are having force of attraction between them. Instead of chlorine, if we consider the oxygen, then the one atom of oxygen is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 electrons in its outermost orbit. 3 and 3, 6. So both the electrons of magnesium will be given to this oxygen, and in that situation oxygen will complete its octet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will also be given to this. So only one atom of magnesium is combining with one atom of oxygen.